When Liam moved to Derry, Maine, he thought the stories about Pennywise, the clown, were just Stephen King fiction. But one stormy night, he found something in the sewer, something that proves Pennywise might be real. This story takes place in the real town of Derry, Maine. Yes, the same Derry that Stephen King famously used as the backdrop for his novel, It. Most people assume King made the place up. He didn't. It's real. And in 2017, a college student named Liam found out exactly how real it was. Liam had just transferred to a small community college outside Derry. He was a film major, obsessed with horror, especially Stephen King. So naturally, when he moved to Derry, he did what any horror nerd would do. He started filming a documentary about how the town inspired it. He was staying in a small, dirt-cheap rental house just on the outskirts of town. The place looked like it hadn't been touched since the 1980s. Dusty wallpaper, flickering lights, and an unsettling crawl space in the basement. On the first night of filming, Liam walked the neighborhoods with his camera, asking locals about the Pennywise stories. Most laughed it off. But one older man, clearly shaken, told Liam to stay away from the storm drains, especially at night. He said, "If you see a red balloon, run." Liam laughed it off, thought it was just a local trying to add color to his documentary. But a week later, during a thunderstorm, something changed. He was reviewing footage in his living room when the power suddenly cut out. At first, just a flicker, then total black. He went to the basement to check the breaker, flashlight in hand. As he stepped into the crawl space, he noticed something he hadn't seen before. A rusted, circular grate in the wall, about the size of a manhole. And sticking out from that grate was a string tied to a red balloon. He reached toward it, and the balloon deflated not, popped, like something sucked the air out of it. And then he heard it. A voice, a low, gravelly laugh. Like a hyena choking on gravel, it whispered, "Do you want your camera back, Liam?" He hadn't told anyone about the documentary. No one, and that voice was coming from inside the wall. He ran upstairs, slammed the basement door, and called the cops. When they arrived, they didn't find anything. The balloon was gone. The grate, sealed shut with bricks, as if it had never been opened. But the next morning, on his front porch, was a package. Inside, his footage. Every single interview, every night, shot corrupted. The only file left was a 5-second clip of him sleeping, with a red balloon slowly floating into frame. Most people believe Pennywise is just a story. But if you visit Derry, you'll find storm drains that are sealed off, homes that haven't been touched in decades. And if you're unlucky, just maybe, you'll hear the whisper, "We all float down here." Thanks for watching, guys. Hope the video gave you the chills. See ya in the next one.